Hey guys, welcome again to another video from Gian from Hospitality. I'm your host, Gian, and today we're going to be talking about, if you didn't look at it in the title, we're going to be talking about creating a housekeeping guide. So, what would you need a housekeeping guide for? So you would need a housekeeping guide for new housekeepers that you're onboarding, more of a like a reference sheet for if housekeepers have sudden questions about some process or whatever the thing may be within housekeeping endeavors. They have a document that they can refer back to, and yeah, they it just minimizes questions towards you, and it just minimizes question to upper management if they have a particular document that already says all these things. So uh, let's go into the screen. And you'll see here that this is an older guide, and that I've annotated, and I've also taken out some of the things that are placed within the guide because they do show some sensitive content for our processes and how we do things. So I'll leave down below a way to get a template of this particular guide, which will just give you the framework of what you're doing or what you're supposed to fill out. And if you want that, you can head on over to our website and get that over there. So let's go over here to the housekeeping guide. So you'll notice here in the first page, so this is purely an intro branding page. You establish your brand very well with the logo up here. Any type of slogan or little quote that you want to do, and then keep on going, yada yada. Sort of like what you're going to do, what are your expectations about them, and you're setting expectations, what they can expect from you guys, right? What they can expect: simple flat rates, 24/7 team support, and weekly direct deposit, so they get paid weekly. Then we go down to here, after this initial setting expectations to them, we continue setting expectations towards ourselves. What they would expect from us, so they can expect that we are going to give them every supply that they need and every piece of equipment that they would need as well. So those are another two things, and then we go into our standards, which is another another word for what we expect. Now we're shifting from the expectations that things that they can expect from us, and now we're shifting to things that we expect from them. Okay, so we start with this. We start from with this little. So you could call it like a sort of step-by-step standard. So we start with beds. Then we continue to go down, and here after letting them know what they can expect from us, we say what we expect from them. That's essentially the little give and take. So you give them first what they want to see, and then you tell them what you want to see from them. Okay, then you continue with the standards. Pillow, floors, soft linen collection of extra linens. Then you continue standards, towels, heavy dust and linen. Or linen stains, right? Chrome fixtures and appliances, and bath amenities, hairs on the bed and bathroom, trash, reporting of deficiencies and lost and found, and technology apps. So this is on a case by case basis. If you do use tech or if you do use software, in particular for your housekeeping endeavors, that my recommendation is that if you're doing this at scale, you should definitely be using software to offset some of the operational deficiencies. So, since you're doing technology and apps, then you should definitely have a section for technology and apps. And at the end of the guide, I'll show you how to add things to the particular guide, so you can see how you don't have to edit the entire document. You just have to add appendixes, right? And then now that we got into the order of operations, which is a step-by-step process, I'm going to shift over to the template that you guys can get. All right, so now that we're here at the template, let's go to the order of operations. This is like, as we said, a step-by-step process, and this is more of a high-level order of operations. So make sure that you're being fairly general but to the point with each part of the order of operations. Now let's go onto the example to give you a little bit of a sense of what I mean. First step, damage inspection. Inspect the property for damage, missing items, collect random trash, collect dirty dishes, and take to the kitchen, right? So you'll notice here that we're saying very specific things, but they also keep very general. They're very unit wide, and also it's a little like preview of what the next step or where you need to be to engage into the next step, and then take to the kitchen, and then the next step is the dishwasher. If available, load and start unsoiled setting. So essentially, that's what you would need to do. To go to the cleaning guidelines, and in the cleaning guidelines, you'll also get this in the template that we'll have up in the site. So keep that in mind. And we start with hair, linens, towels, linen and terry, bath mats, rugs, trash and recycling, the hotel room double check, locking up, and they're fairly self-explanatory within the template. So just look at them and you have them available there. So something less that you have to do. Now we go into something more called, which is a little bit more internal. The 6 deadly sins of cleaning, and this is something that we do internally. We detailed 6 things that are absolutely not acceptable for us. And you'll see here that again you have the text of image here, so there's supposed to be an image of the 6 deadly sins, and you can use this particular page for your own 6 deadly sins or whatever. Do with that as you would, right? After that, you have our bed making guide, which, one of the highest standards for us is how we make our beds. We make our beds with hospital corners, very tightly placed. So we also have a little image detailing how to do the bed step by step, and also a presentation checklist, right? What the bed has to do in order to be marked as completed. Right, and then you have here the checklist. As we've also talked in the the technology and app. If you're doing this at scale, you should be using software or some sort of tech stack to offset the operational deficiencies. Right, so this is a place where you have a little screenshot of the technology and app, and keep in mind that this guideline is it's more of a training tool. So with that in mind, just make sure to fill this out as you would for a training tool. Okay. Then after that, you have what's provided, all supplies and equipment, your company app, right? So your company app, whatever software or whatever solution you're using, that's what you would place here. And then thank you. Now, here we are in the appendixes, right? And this is the way that you would add things to your cleaning guide without actually going into just editing the entire thing and seeing where it would get placed. So you do appendixes. So now you would have available the disinfection and bad odor operations, right? So essentially what you do is do like an order of operations, a very high level order of operations there. And after that, you would just detail what the order of operations would be. And after that, you would have your appendix, right? And if you were to be doing it for your technology stack, so you would do Appendix 2, for example, and then in Appendix 2, go ahead and just put the order of operations of what they need to do, how they will receive their jobs, how would they do whatever thing in technology, and that will be it. So essentially, that's everything for the housekeeping guideline. I hope this helped you guys, and see you in the next one.